Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. This is a daily show sponsored by the CLC team that equips team leaders and their teams to reach their full potential. Find out more about them at clcteam.com. Hey, hope this is a great day for you. Today, I want to ask you a question. And the question is, are you playing a leadership game? Now, before you tune out or jump to quick decisions here, let me explain what I mean by asking you this. Now, I know you probably don't think of leadership as a game by any means, and you would probably automatically say no to a question if you were playing a leadership game or not. However, let's think about games for just a minute or two. I mean, when we play a game, we usually have fun, right? Also, when we play games, we usually come up with a plan to win the game. Unless, of course, you just don't have a competitive bone in your body. But even then, I'd be willing to bet just a little bit that most of us enjoy winning whenever we play games. Or at least we don't like losing, right? Another point about games is that when you are talking about any kind of competitive game, whether it's a sporting game or a card game or even a board game, you usually practice or at least learn some strategy to play the game better. And that may involve getting help and or even pairing up with one or more other players and working together with them to all win, or at least do your very best. So with all that said about games, if I was to ask you the question again, are you playing a leadership game? Would you say yes or no? Now let's face it, although we don't normally think of leadership as a game, would that be so bad considering we would have fun and try to be our best and even work with others so that we can all do our best? I think that sounds like a pretty good way of looking at leadership. And I think your team members would enjoy it too. Now I know you may be thinking, yeah, but if it's a game, we may have too much fun and we may not take it as serious as it needs to be. And if we don't win, we risk the chance of losing our jobs. And I would agree with that point that we may risk losing our jobs if we don't win the leadership game. However, I would not agree with the fact that you could have too much fun at anything. That kind of reminds me of the Patch Adams movie where he was excessively happy. You see, if you're enjoying yourself while leading, I think you're right where you need to be. And I'm pretty sure that your team members will be enjoying themselves as well. And let's face it, when team members enjoy themselves at work, they generally have high morale. And when morale is high, they work together to get the job done in order to keep morale high. And it's kind of a revolving door here. So ultimately, it's up to you. You can play a leadership game and get your entire team involved, or you can look at leadership as anything but a game and refuse to enjoy yourself while leading. Personally, I like to enjoy myself while I'm leading. And although there are times when the leadership game isn't very fun, it is always rewarding and satisfying. And after all, isn't that the whole point of playing a game? Isn't that the whole point of leading? So your challenge for today is to think about if you are playing a leadership game and what adjustments you may need to make in order to bring more enjoyment and fun to your position as a leader. And I just want to add one last comment here. If you are a leader and you can't have fun, why would anyone ever want to become a leader like you? That's just some food for thought. Just think about that. Hey, that's it for today. And as a reminder, at the end of this month, the CLC Online Community for Leaders will be opening up for new members for a limited time. This private membership group is for leaders who want to continuously learn and grow with other leaders. And every month, it has 4 live Zoom calls and 2 new leadership video courses. And it also has an online private community so that you can interact with other leaders 24/7. And you'll be able to get all of this for as low as $25 a month. That's less than $1 a day for a library of leadership video courses and 4 live Zoom calls every month. If you want more information or if you want to get on the waiting list to guarantee your spot, please visit clcteam.com/current waitlist, or you can click on the link in today's show notes. Hey, hope you have a great rest of your day. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.